This is the Ocala Youth Energy Academy. Today, Duke Energy, Seco Energy, and Ocala Electric Utilities have gotten together to host this 4th annual event. It's a 2-day event where we educate the kids on various things throughout the energy industry. So right now, today, they're doing a lineman demonstration where this is where a line tech has to put together parts for restoring the power whenever it goes out at your home. So the students are understanding that they have to wear gloves at all times for safety precautions, and that they are putting those items together to restore the power.
You have to take out pins to disconnect the bolts first, then you have to put bolts back in and get on the power line. It's pretty hard to do, honestly, with the big rubber gloves they have to wear for your own protection.
How did you do that? How did you put it back in?
We talk with them about Energy 101. We talk with them about the resources. Where do we get our sources for our energy? What types of energy is under our ground that we actually use? And also we talked about solar, how the sun is actually a power source for us. We go through all of those demonstrations of letting them know how the power gets from the generation plant to their homes. We're going to also do a tour of the Ocala Electric Utilities to prove to kids that line techs aren't the only jobs in the industry. Engineers, people that actually manage the system through our GIS system of learning how to do mapping. There are also call center representatives, accountants, IT, data support. So we want to make sure those kids know that there are other occupations within the industry for them to capitalize and learn more about.
Part of the Youth Energy Academy includes a presentation from Forest's EMIT students, the first of 3 they'll do this summer around the state.
Let's face it, I'm not the one that built a robot. The students are, and so they know a lot more about the robot than I do. So they get a chance. I bring them along because they're the experts in their different areas. And we talked about different components on the robot, and those students come along to talk about their component.
Since I'm on the build team, it taught me how to be on a team, so everyone gets their own piece to build, so I can then relay to them the importance. It's not just a robot. You can get those skills out of it with teamwork that you're going to need in the career field.
The benefit that they get is the skills. One of the things that we focus is on soft skills, and soft skills is to be able to present yourself, be able to communicate, be able to be leaders, because your leaders are the people that usually present information, and so they get a chance to practice those skills.
My motto is dedication. If you are dedicated to something, you're going to get so much out of it, even if you don't see it. It's always good to put yourself out there, and you can meet people. So out here, if I might have met somebody that could get me into a good college or get me a good job or a scholarship. Also, like Mr. James said, I'm getting the soft skills. So this interview right here, I'm learning how to talk to you, and I could better talk to somebody else later.
And then it hones your knowledge on the actual equipment itself, because a lot of times we really know something if we can explain it, and so they also get a better enriched idea of what they're talking about.
3rd grade is considered a catch-up year. 3rd grade is the first year in a child's education that they are expected to be on grade level in reading. So they have the daunting task of passing a test called the FSA to show mastery in certain reading skills. It's difficult for 8- and 9-year-olds to show everything that they know in 2 days. So sometimes there are students that are just not ready to do that. So we offer them additional opportunities to continue to 4th grade. And summer camp is one of them. Okay, Carlos, is it a fact? Is it real that you have a dog? Or is it fiction? Is it a big fat lie? Which one? True. I want them to look forward to coming here every day. They're giving up their summer for school, and for some of them that's hard. So I want to show them from the beginning, we're going to learn, but we're going to do fun things as well. My underlining was just to teach them synonyms for true and false, just to teach them that true means 3 other things, that false means 3 other things. And I had just that teachable moment with that boy with the shark shirt that I was able to pull in text evidence to show them that something else that we'll be working on. So at the end of the day, as we're packing up, I'll ask them about true and false in a different way, and I'll see how many of them pick that up or not, and then, you know, we'll do a couple of other things during the day like that, and then we'll see who's learned that and continue from there. Where did you find the information? On his shirt! Just like we do in the story. When they ask us a question at the end of the story, and we go back in the story and we say, aha! Aha! There is the answer! We just need to carve out as parents that 30 minutes just to sit down with them and, you know, read sight words or read with them or just talk to them and ask them questions so they start to develop complete sentences and proper grammar and skills that they need as they go on through school.
Research shows that a summer reading achievement gap can occur, and that the simplest intervention or the simplest treatment to avoid summer slide, as it's called, when you're at home and you're not stimulated by books, is to read a book, is to just engage with books. So we hope that our summer school libraries provide that access to books to our students and their families. It was very popular last year, and we decided to try to open our libraries again this summer. So we have 9 summer school sites open where the public can come, parents, students, and use our facilities. They're all staffed with certified library media specialists, and they have scripted programming every day. It's just 1 day a week. It's on Wednesdays from 8 to 2, and it's closed for lunch for 30 minutes. And from 8 to 2, you can come with your children and check out a book.
Marion Virtual School is a program within Marion County. It is a state statute that we require that we have 3 different virtual options in Marion County. Marion Virtual School is our option. We are a franchise of Florida Virtual School. What does that mean? We use their curriculum, however we use local teachers to teach that curriculum. So that's an advantage to our students here in Marion County. They get to reach out to that teacher at any point, and if they need a face-to-face time with them, they need to sit down, they're not understanding a math problem and they really want to sit down with that teacher, they have that opportunity. All my teachers have office hours here on the MTI campus where they can come and meet face-to-face with their teacher. So they're not stuck at home trying to figure it out or trying to call a teacher that lives in Miami, per se, with Florida Virtual School. They can actually text their teacher and say, hey, I'm going to be up there Wednesday during your office hours, let's have a face-to-face so that I can go through this. We are also a program that runs throughout the year, so we have opportunities throughout the regular school year as well into the summer where students can take courses, whether they're credit deficient or whether they just want to get ahead with a course, whether that's in middle school or in high school. The 2 different types of students we have are those that are at a public school, one of our public schools, whether it's a middle school or a high school, or even an elementary school student. A 5th grader could take a 6th grade course if they wanted to start taking something. So we have those students, and all those courses are approved by their guidance counselor at their school. We also have students that are in home education that can use our curriculum also, and our teachers within their home education program. The home education program is a parent-directed program, so they get to choose what curriculum, and we are just one of many different types of curriculum that are out there. But many of our home education parents choose us, again, because we're local and they have an opportunity. We have a guidance counselor that's right here in our office. We have a registrar that's right here in this office, so they don't have to reach out to Orange County, where Florida Virtual School is, to get any guidance or any assistance with anything.